The Lion King is a classic animated Disney film released in 1994, directed by Roger Allers and Rob Minkoff. The story is set in the prairie lands of Africa and follows the journey of a young lion named Simba. As he grows from a carefree cub to a responsible king, here's a detailed summary of the movie. The film begins with the presentation of Pride Rock, where all the animals of the prairie lands gather to celebrate the birth of the king, Mufasa, and Queen Sarabi's son. His name is Simba. Mufasa's wife and trusted advisor Rafiki performs a ceremony where the ancients and Simba as the future king. However, not everyone is thrilled with the newer arrival, particularly Mufasa, Jealous brother, Scar, who has been next in the line from the throne. As Simba grows, he becomes curious about the world beyond Pride Rock, and he often gets into trouble with his best friend Nala and his father Mayordomo Sasu. One day, Scar lures Simba and Nala into the elephant graveyard, a forbidden place, where they encounter three hyenas, Shensi, Bansai, and Ed. Mufasa arrives just in time to rescue them, but also scolds Simba for disobeying. Meanwhile, Scar hatches a plan to kill both Mufasa and Simba, in order to seize the throne for himself. He manipulates Simba into exploring a gorge where wildebeest stampede has been set up. Scar alerts Mufasa and Simba's peril, leading Mufasa to rush his son's rescue. Mufasa manages to save Simba, but Scar betrays him, throwing into the stampede below. Despite Mufasa's efforts, he is trampled to death. Scar then convinces Simba that Mufasa's death was his fault and instructs him to free the plight lands and never return. Scar assumes the throne and allows the hyenas to overrun the kingdom, leading to a period of darkness and despair. Alone and guilt-ridden, Simba wanders into a desert, where he collapses from the exhaustion. He is rescued by Timon, with Sekri Meerkat, and Pumbaa, and King Hare Warthog, who take him in and teach him their carefree way of life, a song named Hakuna Matata, whose meaning was "No worries." Wow, years pass and Simba grows into a adult thought, still haunted by his past. One day, he encounters Nala, who has left the Pride Lands in searching for help. She informs him of a devastation of Scar has brought upon their homeland and urges him to return and reclaim his rightful place as a king. Initially, hesitant Simba is convinced by the wise words of Rafiki, who shows him a vision of his father, urging him to remember who he is. With newfound determination, Simba returns to the Pride Lands with Nala, Timon, and Pumbaa by his side. They devise a plan to overthrow Scar and hyenas and restore peace to the kingdom. In a dramatic confrontation atop Pride Rock, Simba confronts Scar and reveals the truth about Mufasa's death. A fierce battle ensues, during which Simba gains the upper hand and forces Scar to confess his crimes to the Pride. In the end, Scar attempts to escape but is ultimately defeated by hyenas, who turns against him. With Scar defeated and hyenas banished, Simba ascends to the throne as the rightful king, fulfilling his destiny and bringing Ormolan back to the Pride Lands. He honors the memory of his father and embraces his role as a wise and just ruler, ensuring a prosperous future for generations to come. The Lion King is a timeless tale of redemption, courage, and enduring circle of life, captivating audiences for all ages with its stunning animation, memorable characters, and powerful storytelling. Well, this story I will resume to many parts. The Lion King. The beginning, I think the movie opens with a majestic scene where the animals of the African savanna gather to presentation the newborn Simba, son of Mufasa and Queen Sarabi. This wise mandrill Rafiki presents the little lion atop a rock, while the entire kingdom celebrates his arrival with a phrases and chants. The plot was when Simba, the young long prince, grows up in the African savannah under the tutelage of his father Mufasa, who prepares him to one day be king. However, the envy and ambitions with his uncle Scar led to a tragedy. Scar devises a plan to usurp the throne by divising Simba and his father into a deadly stampede. Mufasa dies trying to save his son, and Scar convinces Simba that he is responsible for tragedy, forcing him into exile. Well, during his journey, Simba finds refuge and friendship in Timon and Pumbaa, a meerkat and a warthog, who teach him a carefree and no worry for free lifestyle. However, his a childhood friend, Nala, confronts his friends with a propels him to face his destiny. Finally, the closure is an epic battle with his uncle Scar and his army hyenas. Simba claims his place as a king and restores balance in the Price land. He marries Nala and has a daughter, thus completing the circle of life and demonstrating that he learned the lessons of courage, responsibility, and honor that his father taught him. Well, um, movie enthusiasts, today I want to dive into iconic cinema until have been The Lion King. One hand we have The Lion King, created by Ron Studio, Walt Disney feature animation, utilization a combine of traditional animation and cutting edge for computer techniques. They managed to capture the majesty of the African savanna and bring our unforgettable characters to life. The story of Simba was a young long prize, takes up in an epic journey full of exciting strategy and redemption. From his moving presentation and Rafiki to this final confrontation with his uncle Scar. The Lion King immerses us in a world of duty and honor and the eternal circle of life. Well, that's my explanation, and I think the movie is so entertaining for all the age, and stay with her parents or daughter. Well, I think you like this video and complete watch the movies. Thank you so much, and well, I am going to talk about the other movie. Now we have to talk about the second movie is Cars 2. Well, here was the large resume of Cars 2. Cars 2 is a 211 animated film produced by Pixar Animation Studios and directed by John Lasseter. It serves as a sequel to the film 206, film Cars 1, setting a world populated by anthropomorphic cars. The movie follows Lightning McQueen, the principal character, a famous race car, and his friends as they become strangled an international espionage plot. Well, here was a detailed summary of the film. Well, the story begins with the Lightning McQueen preparing to compete in the first ever World Grand Prix, organized by billionaire Sir Miles Axelrod, to promote his new alternative fuel, named Alinol. McQueen is accompanied by his best friends, Matter, a lovable tow truck from Radiator Springs. Matter is excited to support McQueen but feels out of place among the sophisticated race cars and degenerates from around the world. During the first race of the World Grand Prix in Tokyo, Matter inadvertently becomes embroiled in case of mistaken identity, leading British intelligence agents with Finn McMissile and Holly Shitwell to believe that he's an American spy. Meanwhile, Matter is awestruck by the slim betrenched spy car, Finn, and the charming Italian sports car, Francesco Bernoulli, who is McQueen's main rivals in the race. As the World Grand Prix continues to the other locations such as Porto Corsa, Italy, and London, England, Matter finds himself thrust into a world of international espionage, where he must use his hit and resourcefulness to help Finn and Holly uncover a sinister plot uncharted by the mysterious mastermind, known as Professor Sonda, and his henchmen. Is it revealed that the lemons of a group of disgruntled cats has been rendered obsolete by the new cleaning burning fuel? Well, are planning a sabotage, the race, using a powerful electromagnetic pulse emitter disguised as a camera. Wow, that's so cool and crazy, no? Well, their goal is a distracted animal and promote the traditional fuel, which is petrol, which they control all the platforms. Well, Matter, unaware of the danger, unwittingly asks the lemon in the search chain, causing tension between him and McQueen. Feeling hurt and betrayed, Matters decides to leave the World Grand Prix and return home to Dorado Springs. Because McQueen says things to Matter and he is sad and he was so sad and wow, it's so sad the movie. Oh my god. Well, however, his son realizes mistake and he soon releases his mistake and resolves to make amends. In a climatic showdown at the final race in London, England, the most matter with his help of his friends exposes the lemon's plot and saves the day. Well, the true nature of the conspiracy is revealed. Mr. Miles' actual was the voice Malv, is evil voice. Well, Miles' actual role is exposed as the mastermind behind this. Wow, that's so crazy! It's revealed that Axelrod has orchestrated to sabotage in the order to discredit the animal and boost sales of its own traditional fuel. In the end, Matter is hailed as a hero for his bravery and resolveness, and he reconciles with McQueen, his best friend. Well, the two friends return to Radiator Springs, where Matter is welcomed back with opened arms. And the film ends with McQueen acknowledging Matter's importance in his life. Well, he was his best friend, I think so, no? Emphasizing the value of friendship above all else. Well, I think Cars 2 is a high-octane adventure that combines fast-paced racing action with elements of espionage and comedy, delivering a thrilling ride for audiences of all age. Well, that's so crazy, that movie. I love it. It's my favorite. Personally, it's my favorite. Well, I will talk about so quickly a quick resume. Well, Cars 2, the beginning begins with Lightning McQueen, the star of Radiator Springs Racing. He has been invited to participate in the first World Grand Prix. It's a series of races that go through Tokyo, Porto Corsa, and London, Tokyo, Japan, Italy, and England. The plot was when, during the World Grand Prix, Lightning McQueen unexpectedly finds himself involved in an international Spanish plot, when his best friend's mother is mistaken for a British spy. He was Finn McMissile and Holly Shitwell, his girlfriend. Well, Holly Shitwell recruits Matter and Lightning in a mission to expose those responsibility for sabotage their races. Lightning McQueen and Tom Matter become embroiled in a series of dangerous situations as they travel the world, facing violence like the mysterious Professor Zeta was Sonda and his henchman Acer. Through this adventure, Lightning learns the value of true friendship and the importance to being oneself. Finally, to end, the closure was when Lightning and his friends managed to stop villains and save the world. Grand Prix. Wow, that's wow. I don't have words. Well, despite not winning the race, Lightning discovers that the true treasure is friendship. It's all, I think so. Well, and the value of being true to oneself. Uh, I love it. It's my favorite. Well, I can't I can't speak so well. The movie concludes with Lightning and Mirror return to Rider Springs, where they celebrate their moral victory and friendship that brings him, in a final race, with the sheriff begin. Thank you so much for hear me, and well, there was the comparatives to final this entertainment. Firstly, both The Lion King and Cars 2 are renowned animation films that have made a lasting importance to the film industry. Both movies were produced by Disney, but they differed significantly in various aspects. In terms of animation, The Lion King was created by Walt Disney Feature Animation, utilizing a blend of traditional animation and computer animation techniques to craft a visually stunning world that captures the beauty of African savanna. On the other hand, Cars 2 was produced by Pixar Animation Studios. Snow was for its innovation in a computer animation and meticulous attention to detail in a creative, vibrant, and realistic animation world. In terms of similarities, both films share the fact that they target to a broad audiences, from young to children adults. They both have charismatic characters and an exciting plot that become enjoyed by people for all ages. However, in terms of differences, The Lion King focuses more on an epic story with a deeper themes about the circle of life, duty, and honor, while Cars 2 leans more towards a spy, thriller plot, and comedy, with a focus of friendship and loyalty. Well, thank you so much, and this is my end. I am Andres, and oh, subscribe and like the video. Bye.